Hi, it's Scott here from Fastvue. Today I'm going to take you through the YouTube video reports in Fastvue Reporter. So I've just run an internet usage report, so go to the Reports tab and Overview Report, select Internet Usage and the date range you want to report on. And in the report, you'll see a YouTube videos section. Here you can see the thumbnail, the video title, the video category, and the channel of all of the YouTube videos people have watched in your organization. You can click on the thumbnail or the title, and that will actually take you to the YouTube video, just in case you're still not sure if it's an appropriate video for people to be watching in the workplace or in the school. And you can hover over any column to run further reports on the video or the category or the channel. We've also got a user column here so you can clearly see who watched the video and how long they spent on it. So let's go ahead and run a report on the entertainment YouTube category here. I'm just going to run another internet usage report, and here we can see all of the users that have been visiting the entertainment category on YouTube, including when throughout the day people are watching those videos. We can go back to the videos section in the report and it will list out all of the videos that people have watched. Now we can see that several people have accessed this Jokerland video. So another thing we can do is hover over the video title, and maybe we don't care about the entertainment category anymore, so I'll remove that from the filter. And let's run an activity report. Here we can see all of the users that have accessed that particular video, as well as the length of time that they've spent. So these green bars give you a visual indication of who has spent the most time on these videos. So here we can see Roger has engaged with the video for a fair amount of time, whereas Tan and Noreen, they might have clicked on the video, but they didn't hang around and watch it. We also have a few fields you can choose from when filtering your reports related to YouTube videos. So if I come to the Reports tab here and go straight to Activity Report, we have some fields that start with the word media. So we have media URL, media ID, title, category, channel, and the channel ID as well. So for example, let's select media category, and maybe I want to filter by the entertainment category, again, maybe also gaming, as well as music and sports. And I can save this filter as unproductive YouTube videos. Let's just save that. What that means is when I'm running a report in the future, I can just click this load filter button here and select my unproductive YouTube videos, and it will put it into the list. So let's go ahead and run that report on today. And that returns a full activity report showing the category, the title, the channel, and the user, as well as how long each user was spending on those videos. You can also schedule this report every day, week, or month and send that to the people that need to receive it. You can send that as a link back to this report or as a PDF or CSV. You could also use these media fields to pick up keywords within video titles. So if I filter for media title contains sex, drugs, rock, roll, and explosion, just because I know that's in my data, that will return a report with all of the videos that contain those keywords. Now, a prerequisite for YouTube reporting in Fastvue Reporter is to enable deep packet inspection on your firewall. This can also be known as DPI-SSL, HTTPS or SSL inspection. Without deep packet inspection, your firewall will not log the full video URLs with the video ID. And if you don't have deep packet inspection, you have a fairly ineffective firewall, because most of the websites are now HTTPS, and any malware hosted on a HTTPS website will sail straight through a firewall that doesn't have deep packet inspection enabled. So once you have deep packet inspection enabled, the second step is to configure YouTube integration so that Fastvue Reporter can look up all of this extra video information such as titles, categories, and channels using the YouTube API. And I'll show you how to do that now. Go to the Settings tab and then go to the YouTube section on the left-hand side and check the Enable YouTube Integration checkbox. Here you'll see that it's asking for a YouTube API key. You can click this link here to take you to the Fastvue knowledge base article that takes you through how to get a Google API key. First of all, you need a Google account. So this can be a simple Gmail account. I've already got a Google account, so I'm not going to show you how to do that, but go ahead and get a Google account if you don't already have one. Then click this second link to go to the Google Developers Console. The URL for the Google Developer Console is console.cloud.google.com. The first thing you need to do is to create a new project. So go ahead and click the Create Project button and give the project a name, such as Fastvue YouTube Integration. You can see I've done this once or twice before. Go ahead and click Create, And once that project has been created, make sure it's selected in this drop-down list at the top here. With the project selected, go to the library section on the left-hand side, and Google has a whole bunch of APIs available, but the one you want is YouTube. So search for YouTube, and the YouTube API you're looking for is the YouTube Data API version 3. This gives us access to videos, playlists, and channels. So go ahead and click the Enable button, and once that API has been enabled, you want to go and get the credentials. So click Create Credentials, select the YouTube Data API v3, and select Public Data, and click Next. And this will return your API key. So click Copy, and this is the key that you need to paste back into the YouTube settings page in Fastvue Reporter. You can click Test YouTube Integration to make sure that's working, and save the YouTube settings. So with YouTube integration enabled, whenever your firewall logs a video URL that includes the video ID from YouTube, Fastvue Reporter is going to look up the title, the thumbnail, the category, and the channel, and display that to you in your reports. Now it's important to know that that process is done as data is imported. So any videos that have already been logged by a firewall and imported into Fastvue Reporter won't get the title or the thumbnail or any of this extra information. Another thing to note is that if you are upgrading from a previous build of Fastvue Reporter, you won't actually see these YouTube videos until tomorrow. The reason being is those new media fields that we've added to support this extra YouTube information, they only get created when a new database index is created, which happens every day. So unfortunately, your database index for today won't have those new media fields, and you'll need to wait for tomorrow for those to be created. And just once again, the main prerequisite for any of this is to make sure deep packet inspection is enabled on your firewall, otherwise your firewall won't log the video URLs in the first place. And that's all there is to it. So I'm going to just click this link and watch a cool video about a Bugatti. But if you have any questions or issues, please contact us at support@fastvue.co and we'll happily help you out. Thanks for watching.